We're good.
Yay!
Hi, everybody. We are live successfully. Welcome to Reading Sprints for the Black Hat Book Coven January pick, which is A Kiss and Spell. So you can join us in starting this, making progress in it, or you can read something completely different. Doesn't matter. But we have a lovely guest coven member with us, Lisa from Baben Library.
Hey,
Hope I'm
everybody.
pointing in the right direction. So, go around. Y'all know the other ones, but anyway, do the whole spiel of who you are, your channel, what you're reading. Go for it, Lisa.
I guess I'll go. Hey, everyone. Or shall I say in my intro, hey, y'all. My name is Lisa. I'm known as Bateman Library. On my channel and all social media platforms. I primarily read a lot of romance, but I do like fantasy. I think I should be able to say that, but I'm next to Becky, so I don't know if I should really put that on me. But I like romance. I like some thrillers, some paranormal, you name it. I'm open to give it a try. And I just finished an ARC copy of Isaac's Song by Daniel Black, and so I should be getting into Kiss and Spell here today.
Awesome. Jackie, what you reading?
So I'm Jackie from First Lady Reads. I kind of read wherever the fuck I feel like it. But I have the book, but I'm in the middle of this
start.
So
okay.
I might be reading this one, but this one, God damn it. Oh my God. This guy, don't even be started about this guy, okay? Like, there's no dialogue. There's no dialogue.
Oh, I hate that.
It's like there is, but it's so minute that like the pages are just paragraphs of action. And I'm like, okay, normally I'd be cool with this because it's Arthurian legend. But Guinevere just got introduced, so hopefully it will change.
Hi, Crystal.
Now. So I don't know what I'm going to be going to. I really do want to get to this. But Guinevere, man, Guinevere.
Are you liking it though?
I am. It's my first Bernard Cornwell book, and I watched that show, The Last Kingdom, which is based off his other series, and I really like the show, and this is an Arthurian religion, so I was like, oh, I'm going to pick up this book. But I didn't realize there was no dialogue in it, or very little, and it's...
You can always DNF it, Jackie.
No, it's not bad enough to DNF. And I just finished my audiobook today or yesterday that was really, really good. So,
well, as long as you're enjoying it.
I am. So we're going to play around with it. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. What you reading, Laura?
Laura, Book Circus. I don't know yet. Okay. I have, oh God, Wayne. I have 3 choices. I could start Kiss and Spell. I have it on my Kindle. But I also started Adrift in Currents Clean and Clear. Only like 30 pages in, but I want to read that. And then I also have this, which is Colorless Tsukuro Sasaki by Murakami. It's going to be my first Murakami. So I don't know. I don't know what to choose. I need help.
I can't help you. Sorry.
Oh, thanks.
Well, I did start reading this. I'm 6 chapters in, so. But I don't think I'll be reading it on these sprints because I'm trying to finish up my historical romance that I'm reading for another book club. So, I'm prioritizing another book club over my own book club. Crystal's book club. Her computer is still loading. Kristen will be with us when she bees with us. Whenever her and her computer.
I got stuff to talk to this bitch about, okay?
Oh my God. I'm Canadian.
Okay, so the book I just finished, I gotta tell you about it. The book I just finished was Canadian Boyfriend. It was narrated by Joshua Jackson.
Yeah.
Do you know who Joshua Jackson is?
Yeah.
He's Pacey from Dawson's Creek. Yeah. I was in love all over again. But have you ever listened to a book that the audiobook makes the book?
Absolutely.
And if you had read the book was not that strong?
Mm-hmm.
This is one of those instances because Joshua Jackson just laid it out that fucking good. Yeah, no, I'm like back in my Joshua Jackson phase. I'm like, I need to rewatch everything because I was obsessed with him in Dawson's Creek. It was kind of like my low key, like I did not tell people that I was a Dawson's Creek girl because I just didn't. But
I
Pacey,
never watched Dawson's Creek, but I know who he is.
Pacey.
I never watched Dawson's Creek either.
Fuck
I
Dawson.
would.
It's all about Pacey.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Were you Pacey
Now,
or were you Dawson?
I never finished it, but I did watch like the first few seasons.
Were you Pacey or Dawson?
Dawson was irritating, but Pacey was very like, this is who I should choose. So I get it. I definitely get it.
He didn't give a fuck. He was just the ultimate good guy. And Josh, it's that laugh that man has. It's the laugh. I'm just like, oh, chills.
No clue. Me and Laura are just gonna sit over here on the side of the chat and be like,
Fix it.
Yeah.
Did you
Watch
know
it.
going in that he was
it's
the
too
author?
late.
Like,
I
the
have no
narrator?
interest.
Did you know going in that he was the narrator, or was it a surprise to you?
Yes. That's
Okay.
the reason I picked up the book.
Where'd you
And also, I
find
thought it'd be
it?
funny to read a book about Canadian boyfriends, and then they mentioned stuff to Kristen, like mentioned food, and I was like, Kristen, what is this? And so now I'm on a mission for Canadian food. Go figure.
I mean, I was gonna say you don't live that far from Canada. You live like a state away.
I am Southern Illinois.
That's still a state away. Isn't Michigan just right above you?
No. It's to the
No,
side of us.
Michigan. It's beside you. Wisconsin right above you? Bitch, my geography is.
God, I don't even know. Fuck, I don't even know. Hold on, where's my phone? Let me find out.
No, I'm pretty sure Michigan is right above you.
I don't.
Or to the side of you.
We're to the side because Michigan's a hand, so I think it's.
Yeah, but Michigan is cut into 2 points. So, like, you have the other part of Michigan, like.
Yeah, but you can't get to the other point unless you go through
Then it must be Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. I think it's Wisconsin. Hold up.
We don't know shit about our own geography.
We don't.
I know.
Either of you two help out.
Let's see. Wisconsin's directly above us.
Okay, see, I
Michigan's
wasn't
above
far off.
Indiana because there's a lake.
I was trying to mentally traverse my road trip I did.
Yeah, and then you have still. Oh, you can't.
Yeah, you have Wisconsin, and then
Yeah, and then you have a little bit. Then you have the point of Minnesota.
that's
to go
not
through as
very
well.
much. See, you only have
Straight
like
up.
one full state, and then you could be at the border.
I'm 4 hours from Chicago, man.
And Jackie, that's not that far of a drive.
Have you driven through Chicago? That is like.
I mean,
2
I
hours and
haven't
more.
driven through it personally because I can't drive.
Chicago
But I've
sucks
ridden
to drive
through it. You
live
don't
in
have to.
St. Louis?
You don't have to
don't
go
drive?
through Chicago. Go around it.
Yeah, then I add more hours. Like either way, it's just like it's like a black hole. You get stuck there.
Oh god.
I mean, I'm
I can
used
say
to
that 'cause
riding
I'm not
like
from Chicago.
22-hour road trips, so this doesn't seem very far to me.
I do
I
have
feel like
family
if you
in
really
Canada.
want to get that Canadian experience, Jackie, you could do it.
I could, but I also
you
need to
could just
get my
fly up to
passport
Canada.
validated.
But you don't even have your damn
passport.
passport, Jackie.
I do have a passport. I just have to get it. I have to get it renewed. It expired
You better get
5
it
years
done.
ago.
Yeah, you probably need a new one at this point.
Yeah,
Might want to get on that.
I also got married in that time frame, so
Should we do reading sprints?
possibly.
Maybe.
By the way, Lisa,
I
just
told
so you're
Lisa this
aware-
is how this goes.
Yeah, you're also on mute, Lisa.
Oh yeah, we can't hear you. Sorry.
I am struggling because I realize that I can't get into the comments, and the live stream is like, no, girl, you missed your opportunity. So that's why I'm sitting here. And I also was thinking of ways to get you all to know who Josh Jackson is. Like I almost said, oh, do you know who his wife is? But Jodie Turner Smith, but I don't know if that's going to help you all. No.
They're getting
Okay.
divorced.
Yeah.
God, Jackie
Yeah,
really
they're getting
knows
divorced
this
right
whole
now.
story.
I
Which is
know,
sad.
right?
She like a fangirl over here. She's like, he's about to get divorced. Now's my shot.
I'm pretty sure he's cheated on her. That's why they're getting divorced. So, like,
Um,
I love him, but he's just gonna be fun. That's it.
Okay.
He's just fun. Okay.
Is your backup plan?
Yeah, after Bosa. Like after Nick Bosa. Because he's legit.
Or again, romance girly here. My mind is going, why choose?
Why
We're gonna read
choose?
for
There you
20
go.
Josh
minutes and
Jackson
50
sandwich? Are you
seconds.
fucking kidding me? Sign me up. Dude, where do I sign up? Let me just call my husband right now and be like, babe, hear me out. Can we
Again, my mind, hall pass. So sorry, y'all. Nikki, I
Like-
apologize.
I'm like, you get ScarJo. I don't even like that bitch. So let me have my men. Thanks.
Ah,
We lost
got
Laura.
rid of
sorry about
me.
that.
So rude.
I kicked you out. I'm sorry. Exactly. Jackie.
Oh, by the way, Lisa. Huh? Oh, wait. Hi. I didn't see the comment. By the way, Lisa, welcome to your trial and your initiation. Welcome. This is how it happens.
Yeah, it's Hayes being coming to the coven. I feel great. Set me ablaze.
There you go. There. Yep. This is how you. This is your audition, and you're doing great.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome. I need more Midwesterners. Okay, I need people on my time zone. Fucking people.
Oh, sorry. You know, maybe you just need to move to the East Coast, Jackie. Why you gotta be so difficult?
I would, but my husband doesn't want to live on the East Coast. Although my husband might move to Canada. He'd probably be down for that.
I mean, you can move to
Let's all
Canada.
move to Canada.
I'm telling
Kristen's
you,
in our time zone, and
this
she's
is
in
where we need to
Canada.
go for our trip. Is Canada and maple
Yeah.
lollipops.
Laura, I think
Yes.
you're onto something, but it's got to be Toronto because other than that, I'm like, I can't move to somewhere I don't speak French. Like it's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
but I want to
see?
eat the food.
Yep.
Even
Ohio, there you
Crystal's
go.
in East. You're just well. See, we invited Lisa just to offset your Central Time Zone oddness. That's why I invited her.
me.
To make you feel good about your oddness, Jackie.
Yep.
Okay. We're really going to start these reading sprints now. Off her
Cool.
camera.
Yeah.
What is with your counter? Like, did you find?
All right. 29 minutes and 51 seconds. Ready? Go.
Yeah.
turn the noise on for the timer.
No,
So that was me.
Whistles.
I turned the volume. The timer had music on it, and I didn't want to listen to it. So that was just me giving you your timer.
I like it.
Kristen's here,
I
everybody.
hate it. It was the most frustrating. I had to restart my computer, and I think I have to go through and like delete some programs and like because you start up and like a ton of programs try to load at once.
Yeah.
It was a thing.
Well, my computer, apparently my Wi-Fi can't handle all you people.
Oh no.
And a timer. She kept going in and out, in and out. I was like, oh fuck. So anyway, Kristen, Lisa, Kristen.
Hello.
How'd y'all's reading do?
Good.
Good.
What's everyone reading? I missed it.
I am reading Flowers for the Devil.
So nobody's reading the book.
I am.
I have already started the book. I've read 6 chapters. Thank you very much.
I have it on audio. I started it too.
I just started it. I'm on chapter 2.
Nice.
But I am not reading it during these sprints now.
No, me neither. I'm reading on my Kindle. So
What are you reading?
I have an arc of this princess kills monsters. It doesn't come out till June, but I couldn't resist.
Oh, I saw that on your stories.
Yeah, it's so funny. So I'm loving it.
Yeah. How'd your reading go, Laura?
Okay. I ate dinner and I made coffee and then I got some brownies. So, yeah. Coffee.
At this time of night?
Yes. Evening coffee. So I only read 14 pages, but
that's better than nothing.
Yeah.
Vanessa is rereading Iron Flame. And Crystal is reading Flowers for the Devil too.
What is that?
It's a historical romance for her book club that I'm reading with her. So it's very much Bridgerton vibes, Kristen.
Oh, gosh. I was going to message you, but I was like, I can't bug her again. When I saw you were taking down your decorations watching Bridgerton, I'm like, I'll leave her alone. I'm not going to.
You're damn well, Kristen.
I'm not going to shame her again. I've done enough.
I was doing that, and I could have been listening to an audiobook, but I was like, man, I'm just not, I was like, you know what I haven't watched in a while? Bridgerton.
And decorating's not fun, so I let it slide.
Undecorating.
Please take your pause.
Undecorating is the worst.
It's a dark Victorian romance.
Interesting. I didn't know.
The
title makes sense, I guess, if you got devil.
What's the difference between Victorian and Regency?
It's just the era, right? The decades.
Okay. Sounds good to me. I don't know. Jackie, how was your book?
It got good. He did his thing where he fucked everybody over and married Guinevere. But Guinevere. Okay, so
is that one of your book of the month books?
My what?
Is that one of your book of the month books?
No. This was my cold word book from my board game that I played this month.
Are you reading that for a cold reading vlog by any chance?
I was thinking about that today too.
That's the Kindle stuff, isn't it? It's on my Kindle.
I mean, you can read whatever you want for it.
Oh, okay. Well, then maybe I might include it. But it's not cold. Like, yeah, there's some winter stuff in here. But here's my thing. Okay, so Lisa, just so you know, my real name is Jackie Kennedy. So that's where the First Lady Reads comes from. Mm-hmm. And I'm obsessed with Camelot. Like, I've always been obsessed with that story. Like Arthur, Sword in the Stone, all that shit. I've never known Guinevere to be a redhead. 1. 2, she a bitch and a hoe. In this book. I mean, I knew she was a hoe because, like, the whole Lancelot thing. But, damn.
Are we liking that or no?
I don't have a problem with it, but there's a whole paragraph in here about how being redheaded is unlucky and evil. And I'm like, hey, you bastard, shut up. I feel slightly offended.
Many people believe
What?
that, don't they?
Yeah,
That's why my
they believe we're
computer keeps losing. My
Yeah.
Wi-Fi is.
Isn't Kick a Ginger Day a thing?
Huh?
Isn't Kick a Ginger Day a thing?
It is.
Is it that today?
Yep.
Yeah,
pretty sure.
there's a day called.
Well,
Kick the Ginger
shit.
Day.
Where's Damn it, Warren?
I don't know when it is.
Yeah, I
Gotta
don't
come
know.
on,
My
right.
friend in high school was a ginger. She was a redhead, so I remember that was like a thing.
Yeah, there's a Kiss of Ginger Day, but it's just I don't know. Like I was just like, whoa, damn.
Well, not
Harsh.
all redheads can be awesome and sassy, Jackie.
I guess not.
Oh.
But I am liking it. I am liking it so far. This is the start of a trilogy, so I don't know how far into the legend it goes. Like, I don't know if we're gonna meet Lancelot or anything like that. So we shall see. But I can't pronounce half the fucking names, which is annoying.
As always, that always happens to you.
Oh my god, I fucking hate it.
I have never been interested in that story.
Really?
Yeah.
The only thing I've read that has that mythology is Legendborn. That's the only thing I've read with the like a
Yeah.
Camelot theory.
Me too.
I have not read
Legend
Legendborn.
You haven't?
Nope. I've been obsessed with the Camelot thing. Like my mom played the Broadway musical Camelot's theme song. It was
Why
on
do we not know this about you?
that I was obsessed with Camelot?
Yeah, you have never brought this up
No,
once.
you haven't. You're like
Oh,
telling
yeah.
Lisa
I
that you
love
can
that
know this
shit.
about me. I'm like, I don't think we know this about you.
We don't know this about.
Yeah,
we know you're obsessed
I
with
love the
the.
Camelot thing. So here's the funny part. So when I married my husband, we always joke that I married him for his name. So now I have a famous name, Jackie Kennedy. Well, there is the Kennedy Camelot story, and then you have the Arthurial Camelot thing. So we play on that. You don't know anything about the Kennedy Camelot stuff?
I know
Okay,
nothing
so-
about
I'm
any of it.
Canadian. I don't know this stuff.
You know more about our history than apparently we fucking do too.
I know,
so-
but I can't know it all. I can't know everything.
So there's this thing about, I don't exactly know, but like when Kennedy came into office, it was just like, it was perfect. Camelot is this perfect place. Everybody's happy. Everybody's nice. Everything's good. And then when he was assassinated, there was this thing that Camelot has fallen. Like the whole idea of Camelot's fallen. It's this big, huge curse with the Kennedys.
I need the curse. thing.
And
I knew there was a curse, but I have never heard this.
yeah,
connection
it's the whole
with
Camelot thing with that. So, but then I've always been attracted to the Camelot story because as a kid, my mom had this music box. It was a little carousel with a horse on it, and it played the Camelot theme song from the Broadway show. So I grew up with this, and I love Sword in the Stone and Merlin. Like that was my fantasy for a long, long time. And I've always liked the story of whenever. And then I saw the first night with Richard Gere, and I fell in love. I was like, damn.
Well,
Richard
2025
Gere.
is just teaching us new shit about Jackie. No fucking clue. She was this obsessed with Camelot.
No.
That one Halloween movie that you based your wedding on. Yes, we knew that.
Yes, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah. Never once have you mentioned fucking Camelot, Jackie.
We know
Wait,
your favorite torture method, but not Camelot.
Right?
It's the way you said the Nightmare Before Christmas, like you didn't know what the movie was. Becky, you've never watched it?
I was thinking the same thing.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, I just couldn't think of the name of it. I've watched it, yeah.
Like that's like a staple for us in the holiday season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like she set it up like it was going to be some kind of obscure Halloween movie. It's really the
No,
name
it's
of
a
it.
Halloween movie. I just couldn't think of the name of it.
I'm just full of surprises.
You are. Because we
blurry, but that's all
who
right.
would have known it? Not me.
Yep.
After a year and
But
a half
like,
of
I love.
reading books with you.
Well, I've always liked Merlin. He's been one of my favorite wizards. But well, he's like the OG wizard.
That's
Come on.
why-
Your favorite
We
wizard.
don't know this.
Did you
I
watch
guess
the
it's a
TV
witch.
show?
Huh?
Did you watch the Merlin TV show?
No,
Okay.
I did not. I caught. There was a show. I think it was called Camelot, and Ava Green played in it, and that's the reason I watched it. She was Morgan, and I stopped watching it because it pissed me off. But I watched it because of her, because I love Ava Green. Like, have you seen it? That woman's voice is fucking amazing.
No.
Do I know who that is?
I don't know who that is.
Okay, I don't. Okay, so she was in
Is it the housewife chick? No.
no Ava Green.
Yeah.
Ava Green.
Oh, I'm thinking Eva Longoria.
Yeah,
Oh, the Desperate House.
Ava Green has this like she was in
I
the
don't know
film
who they-
adaptation of Miss Peregrine's Peculiar Children or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
She's the
that-
teacher in that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
But I love her voice. Like she's got one of the sexiest female voices speaking wise. And so I could just I want her to do an audiobook. Love that. I think hold on. Has she? We're gonna find out.
Anyway,
That's what I do these
Laura,
days.
or not Laura, Lisa. How's your book going?
I said Kiss and Spell, so I'm only 2 chapters in, but I'm already intrigued by the premise. I'm good.
Yeah.
But in my mind is already, I'm taking notes on everything. So I'm at the point where I'm like, okay, well, what kind of content am I making for this? Like, that's unfortunate that my brain is thinking that at the beginning.
What
So
kind
I
of
was
content
telling-
are you making about it?
Well, I have a picture. So I was telling Becky at the start, like the female main character's name is Ursula, and Ursula is my favorite villain.
Love her name.
Favorite villain. And I have
Not my favorite villain, but I love her name. Like I genuinely love the name Ursula. I think that her name is dope.
interesting.
Yeah,
Like-
not my favorite villain. Maleficent's favorite villain, but
Fair. So I guess that's the question we're going around. I'm interested to know if anyone has like favorite Disney villains, but I have an Ursula mug. And so I'm like, okay, I think I'm going to like pair the two, and it obviously is purple. So I'm like,
Mhm.
I'm going to get a chance to show my mug because it's my pride and joy. I love her.
I love that.
Favorite Disney
You
villains? We have
should do
Maleficent.
like Ursula retelling vlogs or something like that.
ooh.
Are there any?
Yeah.
There's gotta be.
Like,
Yeah.
Julia Roberts has the entire Disney.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, they're
Then you've
Um,
got, what is her name? Emily
you got the
McIntyre?
Twisted Tail series. There's an Ursula one in that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Emily McIntyre series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
remember
Maleficent,
the video?
Ursula. Who else? Favorite
What are
Disney
you guys'
villain?
favorite Disney villains?
Mhm.
I'm Maleficent too, so
I feel like that's what was my thought too, but I feel like that's such a basic answer.
Yzma.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Okay,
gosh,
she's
that is a
great.
good one.
That is a good one.
That's yeah.
She's solid.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Lisa, why do you like Ursula? What is it about her?
Okay, so one, I felt like I really love that she was like the first, like plus size representation, right? Like it was like, okay, come on, come through, and you all like families are complicated and messy. So then I think about like realistically, who is a representation of someone that truly I can see in real life. So she's a character that she had problems with her brother and that stemmed down to her kids. So like, I'm thinking of the reason behind it, but she was envious, right? So like, but that was my thing. I really love that it was a plus size representation. She really didn't care. She was misunderstood. And then I thought about The Little Mermaid, which I really loved. So I paired the two together because my two favorite Disney princesses, I didn't really like their villains. So I'm like, okay, well, I can put these two. If I like Ariel, I can say, okay, her villain is great.
Who are your favorite Disney princesses?
So Mulan is fantastic,
Yeah.
and Princess Tiana. Those are my two favorite.
Fun
I like
fact,
both
I
of them.
finally saw The Princess and the Frog for the first time last month.
Really?
Wow.
Awesome.
And now I'm obsessed with it. That movie is awesome.
If you're right about
Yeah.
the villain, not that memorable. Not that great.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I think I watched it once.
I like Mulan because of Donny Osmond. He
Are you
sang
kidding
the Make a Man Out of You song, and that's the reason why I love Mulan, and Eddie Murphy is Mushu.
I remember seeing Mulan in theaters. It was like an iconic moment.
Oh.
My
about you,
favorite
Becky?
Disney
What's your
princess
favorite
is
villain?
Cheetah from Atlantis.
I was gonna say, do I know that? I haven't seen Atlantis in so long. That's such a.
I
That one.
know.
They should make a live action
I'm
out of.
good with
I'd
that.
be down for that.
They should.
Yeah.
I would be down for that too.
Yeah, me too.
Yes.
It would be cool, actually.
Yeah.
I want
There's
to be
always like
her
rumors like
for
people trying to get
Halloween.
Tom Holland and Zendaya to do the couple in that. And I would be so down for that. Like, I think they would both rock those roles.
Oh, they would be cute. I can
They're
see
doing
that.
a Christopher Nolan movie, eh? They're doing like The Odyssey. Zendaya and Tom
Oh.
Holland.
I
Mhm.
like the Odyssey.
And
Good.
Robert Pattinson and Anne Hathaway. Random, but
Oh.
they're doing The Odyssey. I know.
I don't know how I feel about Robert Pattinson. I don't know how I feel about him.
I know. I
Like,
heard Robert Pattinson. I'm like, what? But it's
I
like,
saw Batman and it was just fucking Edward in a bat suit. Like, that's all it was.
He was a vampire who turned into a bat.
Exactly. It was just backwards.
Which is very fair because, like, I absolutely love Batman, but I was like, I'm not coming for him. Like, I'm not watching it for him. I'm watching
Yeah.
it.
did you watch The Penguin after?
I have not seen that yet.
I
want
just
to.
finished it like last week.
Mm.
Fuming. Was furious.
Okay, speaking of like
I'll get it.
superheroes, who's your favorite superhero?
Probably Superman, just because he's been my favorite for more years of my life.
Did you watch Smallville? Is that why?
I did watch Smallville, and I also like watched a lot of the Superman movies, and then I went to Metropolis and saw the giant statue of Superman, and
I was like I would loved Smallville just for the guy. Let's be honest.
I wouldn't say I have a favorite superhero by any means, but like if I had to pick, it would be Superman, just because he's been there. Him or Zorro? I liked Zorro too.
You turn out these randos, Zorro.
Zorro's awesome. I like that one.
I watched those Zorro movies more times than any person. You think I had a Bridgerton problem, Kristen?
Antonio Banderas as
I
Zorro.
walked my
Sign me up.
little 17-year-old self to the movie theater. Like, that was miles away from my house because my parents wouldn't take me. I walked there just so I could watch that movie for the third fucking time in a theater.
I believe it. He was hot in that movie.
That's how obsessed
He
I
was
was with
great.
Zorro. He was hot.
That is so weird.
I think I'm gonna like Batman and Iron Man. They're really the same, just in different universes. So,
Iron
like
Man's a good one.
Billionaire, Morley Gray,
Mhm.
man.
I was a
I'm
Thor
not saying
girl.
Well,
I'm a Thor girl for obvious reasons. I was like, I'm like obsessed with Thor. Laura?
It's always been Superman for me.
Has
I
it?
grew up watching Christopher Reeves as Superman,
Really?
the Superman movies. Yeah, but
Ruben?
I think I would say Scarlet Witch, just because I relate so hard to her.
Scarlet.
He's pretty dope.
Yeah.
I just like Batman. I do.
Batman.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's the suit for me.
It does it.
It's the suit. I can't.
I mean, I kind of liked the Batman versus Superman movie. I'm not gonna lie. Everybody else thought it was trash. I kind of liked it.
I just like
Yeah, it
I
was
like the
trash.
villains more than I like Batman.
I think Batman does have some good villains.
Yeah.
For sure.
Fantastic villains.
Mhm.
Poison Ivy, hands down. Like, I like her so much better than Harley Quinn. Like, I love
She's a
Poison
redhead.
Ivy.
Of course you're gonna like Poison Ivy.
Huh?
Because she's a redhead.
Yeah. And she's smart. Harley
good,
Quinn, like, okay, everyone's like, oh, Harley Quinn's a psychologist. I'm like, yes, but Harley Quinn gave up everything for a fucking dude.
Joker.
Poison Ivy does it her own self. I love her.
You have to watch The Penguin. It's very good.
Yeah.
What's the Penguin about?
It's like following the Batman movie. The Penguin, like when Batman's one of the villains is Colin Farrell, but you would never know.
Yeah.
Never know.
I kept the whole time. I'm like, how is that Colin Farrell? I can't figure it out. I see no Colin Farrell.
Yeah.
In that character at all. I was so
Yeah.
confused.
But
But actually, the girl in it was my favorite.
I ever saw was Alexander. That was the first Colin Farrell movie I ever saw. So I cannot see that guy as the Penguin.
No, you won't recognize him at all.
Yeah,
It's
you
not
can't
him.
at all.
Yeah, I doubt I'll watch it.
It's very good.
I see maybe one movie a year, if that.
It's a TV show.
Oh, well, then I'm definitely not going to see it.
You only watch Bridgerton.
I only watch Bridgerton.
I mean,
I was fuming at
the season of Bridgerton, is it coming out in like March or something? Let's hope.
No, it's not coming out until 2026.
And here I am willing it into existence.
We don't need to encourage Becky's addiction. Let's move on from Bridgerton.
I mean, I'm right there with her. I've rewatched Queen Charlotte more times
Oh
than I
God, I love that, but I don't think I could watch it again. I
Okay.
cried so freaking hard. I
told
couldn't.
you
I
I
haven't
love
watched it.
emotional turmoil. Like I love putting myself through. Like,
You must. Like, it was good. Trust me, it was probably better
I
than
can
the
feel
season
you,
3.
Lisa.
But I
I
was like,
completely- I do the
oh,
same
I
thing
can't
with
watch this
like-
again.
Give me the pain.
yeah, I just cried today at a book. Like the book that I was talking about earlier, I was sobbing. So I like it.
Which book?
It's called Isaac's Song. It doesn't come out until it comes out on Tuesday.
Oh,
But it is 75% of the book. I'm like snobbing, like snotting, running, and I'm like, I'm glad I did not film me reading this because it would be so embarrassing.
But people would love that content. Come on.
Yeah,
That's what I
know.
told her.
I've already cried on the internet like enough times in my
That's why everybody watches like what's that one book that everybody cries over?
Oh, is
A
it
Little
the-
Life.
A Little Life.
A Little Life. Everybody just cries.
You'd
People
have
love
to
it.
pay me to read that book.
I've read
That's
it.
on my self-destruct list, and I still have not picked it up, so it's probably leaving my library in March.
I hated
You
it.
would have to pay me a lot, mainly because 1, it's thick, and 2, I heard it's not good. So
It's not. I hated it. But
I'm
it
gonna
is
put
sad
myself
if you.
through that.
But it's so sad that I like disassociated from it, so it didn't make me emotional because I'm like, it's too much now.
You're just cold-hearted, Kristen.
I was like,
You
I'm
have a
just
heart.
gonna put up my cold heart because
Apparently.
now I just feel like I'm being
I
manipulated.
just
a
heard
little
it's
bit.
torture porn.
It is.
I know nothing about it other than what I've heard, and what I've heard I don't like. So are we frozen? What the flip?
No,
You are.
Hello?
you are.
You were frozen.
Yeah.
We were just
Am
quiet.
I frozen?
No, you're
God.
good now.
Oh. Ah, stupid. I tried to open up a freaking browser for another reading sprint, and that's what happened.
See, your computer's fighting you like mine.
Yeah. It better not be. It's only like 2 years old.
Didn't you buy it on eBay or something?
No, I bought it on Amazon. Jeez.
Oh, I think that eBay. I thought it was used.
No, I got it off Amazon. Oh.
Why so many tabs open? Oh my god. I never
Well,
close
that's
my
why I
tabs on
think
my
my
phone.
computer is so slow because I have so much going on. Then or my Wi-Fi might be slow because like my sister's downstairs on the Wi-Fi watching TV. My computer's on the Wi-Fi. My phone's on the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
It's a lot for my computer to take. Anywho, you want to start another reading sprint? I'll just put up a banner.
Yeah.
And then I'll give you a little.
Looking forward to it. Oh my
Be like,
goodness.
meow!
I was not prepared for that.
No.
I didn't want to scare you. Just be like, okay, everybody, we're back now. I'll give you a warning. Okay, what time is it? It's 7:08. It's like 7:10. So read till 7:40.
Yep.
Okay.
Sound good?
Works.
Hold on, let me actually start a timer on my phone. That might be helpful. Leave it up to me to friggin' tell y'all, hey, we're done. It'll be like 8
Reached
o'clock.
Part 3. Like I'm literally starting part 3.
How many parts are there?
You know, I don't actually fucking know.
Oh, we only want 30 minutes. No,
There's
40.
not chapter numbers,
Oh, that's
I
fun.
hate that.
But it goes into parts. Let's see.
Wait, is this the same one that doesn't have any dialogue either? Like, so there's no dialogue and it's just the stuff.
Yep, just a lot of book.
There's no
Like,
dialogue.
there's very little. There's like maybe 2 things spoken on each page. Everything
Oh,
else is
no.
like description. A lot of
No.
omniscient information is given because it starts off with the guy writing the story down. So, but it's a story he's in. But it's not like fourth wall, so he's not talking to you. He's talking to the diary. So the whole thing is dialogue, but he's being very descriptive.
No thanks.
I would
Yeah,
hate that book.
like, okay, thanks.
Yeah.
For that.
That sounds like a Jackie book, not a me book. Thank you.
It does.
oh
It does. Although I did. Oh my God.
no.
I have found a book for our next picks, by the way.
And Jackie, we got like 3 more months. Calm
Don't
down.
care. I'm on the hunt.
You might be kicked out by then.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Oh my
We should get it figured out.
Are you my replacement? No. You can have more
You don't
Midwest
have
people,
more
but you're not
Midwesterners.
replacing the original OG Midwest.
You can't. Her face is on the shirt.
Yeah.
Too right now.
What? Those shirts are awesome, by the way.
I have to order
that's
mine.
so
Maybe I'll
fucking
do that during this
You
sprint.
You gonna order one, Jackie?
Yes, I will when I get payday.
Okay. Because I
Remember,
can
I have
see
money.
who's ordered stuff, Jackie.
We're actively trying to get out of debt, so I have to be conscious. Like, I had to, like, literally my most anticipated releases, I showed them to my husband. He's like, there's like 15 in the first half of the year. I'm like, yeah. He's like, you buy that many books in one sitting. So I'm looking at 15 fucking shopping trips of multiple books. No budget. I'm like,
Library.
Library.
okay, so yes,
Oh no.
theoretically, but here's my thing. Because I live in a small town, and Jacksonville is the bigger town next to me.
Okay.
My town does not have a library, but my town's home library is not in Jacksonville, which is, it's the other direction. So I have to go there, and they charge for their library cards. So I have to buy
San
that
Jose
library card.
Public Library in California, free online library card access to audiobooks and ebooks.
Physical books, man.
Jackie, sometimes you gotta compromise, okay?
You gotta evolve. Get more
Budget,
time.
you have to compromise.
Hey, I'm starting to use my Kindle more. I got a book on Kindle.
There you go.
A
You
book.
didn't realize- She thought she could only
She
have
got
20
a
books.
book, y'all. Jackie's got to
just
be the
figured
person
out-
with the Kindle who has the least amount of books on her Kindle.
Okay, so that's because I didn't realize that Kindle and Kindle Unlimited were 2 separate things.
Yes, I know.
I was like, I can only hold 20 books on my thing. And they're like, that's because that's Kindle Unlimited. You can go get free books through other areas. Like, oh,
Yeah, she didn't know stuff your Kindle day that you could just get them all if you wanted. She thought you could only get 20.
Actually, no, that's probably better because the amount of books that I will get from Stuff Your Kindle Day, I should be shamed.
I know, and I don't read any of them. I don't think I've read a single book I grabbed from Stuff Your Kindle Day. Yet.
That's what unstuff your Kindle is for, Kristen.
Okay,
Yeah.
but I don't have any wintry ones right now.
You see, girl, you haven't read any of them since I began that challenge. What's your excuses?
But I
for
don't
your
blog,
winter
okay?
ones? You don't have a single book on your Kindle with ice
No.
in the title or
No.
cold in the title.
I read cozy, cheery.
did it
books.
have to be the
witness.
title? I thought it just had to be on the
No,
cover.
it could be any. You don't have a single book on your Kindle with like a snowflake on the cover.
I've got one.
You're lying.
I got Jack Frost on it.
There you go. You don't have a single cover that's white, Kristen,
Oh look! on
or
the
with an
Kindle.
ice cube.
An ice cube.
Ice cube.
Do you
Oh,
have
I
one
drink-
holding a drink that has ice in said drink?
I could actually.
Yeah.
I'm sure that one exists.
I'm sure it does.
You don't have a single like book on your Kindle that has like an author's name like Alice, ICE.
Okay, well there's a stretch.
That's stretching it. I guess.
There's a stretch. People would unsubscribe.
Like you
That's
don't even have to make a vlog, Kristen. You could just read books to get them off your Kindle.
True, but the whole point is to vlog it, to be a part of the. Anyways, let's sprint.
You want to read now?
Oh,
She's
look.
tired of making excuses. She wants to read.
I'm gonna go through my Kindle. I am.
Okay, you do that. Okay.
All right.
I'm kind of
Listen,
stuck
you-
here, so I'm just gonna read about Merlin coming home because
All right.
Merlin's returning.
I'll see you in 30
This
minutes.
is all part 3.
Jackie.
Somebody
Read your
mute Jackie. Mute Jackie.
We're reading, Jackie. 30 minutes, starting now.
What is that now?
That was for my phone.
Oh. I was waiting. I'm like, it's 7:45. Where's the noise?
Did you hear the little ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling thing?
Of course.
Okay. So, Lisa, how'd it go?
It went well. I am, I think, on chapter 4.
Can we hear Lisa?
I can.
Can you hear me or no?
I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
I heard.
Okay.
You made a chapter.
It's going pretty well. So I am slowly but surely getting through this book. I think I'm like 43 pages in.
Becky's
What
internet.
are you thinking so far?
It's cute.
Oh my god! Yeah. I thought so. I thought it was cute. The 6 chapters I've read.
Yeah.
So. Jackie?
It's getting good. Arthur has to go back to Morocco, where he originally came from. I think that's how you fucking say it. But that's where like all the people that I'm used to hearing about, like Lancelot and everybody, they're at. So we're entering that realm.
Nice.
So I'm excited.
Becky's riveted by that.
Kristen.
It's not bad. I'm halfway done with the book. Like I'm damn near at the halfway mark. So
That's good.
Yep.
Laurel, how'd your reading go?
You're muted, Laura.
Sorry. I made it to chapter 7.
woohoo!
Are you
It's
annotating?
good. I am. Yes.
Love.
Got my tabs.
Nice.
Beautiful so far. I love these books.
It doesn't look like a very long book.
No, the novella.
Oh, that's why.
Did that just come out this week?
Yeah, it came out on the 7th.
Head
That's
is
the
hell.
Tony McGuire series.
Yeah.
You've read
I like
all of those,
every
right?
other. I like the ones where they're not at the house.
Mm,
Those are the ones I like.
yeah.
I tried
That's
the
this
first
one.
book and then I didn't like it.
The second's my favorite from the ones I've read.
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah,
The
it's so
second
good.
one. Yeah.
The covers are very pretty.
Yeah, you can read them quickly. They come out every January. It's very reliable.
Yeah.
I
Did you
listened
get
to
any
the
reading?
audiobook. Yeah, I listened to the audiobook of Kiss and Spell.
Mm.
I didn't realize there were fae in this book, and then I looked at the cover. I'm like, oh yeah, he's got like fae ears. That makes sense. I don't know why I didn't.
I didn't
I'm
notice
surprised
that.
by that.
Oh, it's
yeah.
very subtle on the cover.
It's very subtle. I had no idea, and then I looked at the cover and I was like, oh okay.
Like I didn't know there was Fae either until I read the synopsis. But
you
I
read
never
the
would have
synopsis. I
got
just went
that
for it.
with the ears.
Yeah, he's got like the
'Cause
ears.
his ears are so, I don't know, can you see that? Where the fuck's he at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right there.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he got the, but I didn't realize until
Barely
I
a
looked at the
pointed
cover.
ear.
Yeah,
I was like, maybe his just ears just shaped like that. Like I would have never knew it was Faye.
no.
Right?
Yeah,
I'm like,
so
that's not a very prominent point
no.
of an ear.
There's nothing else fae about that guy.
But
I feel like
he,
this is
oh
gonna
my
read
god,
really fast though.
he makes me chuckle because he reminds me of me.
Really, I just met him, so I don't know yet.
He's like, do I have to do this whole dating thing? Can't I just pick somebody? I'm like,
Okay, relatable.
relate to you, my man. Relate to you. I'm relating more to him than her.
And I also
Yeah.
forgot that I do have a book on here, and it's a literally a polar bear like romance. The
Is it-
polar.
Is it a polar
Expedition.
expedition?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do have that on there.
DNF
Should I
that.
quickly delete it and pretend that I didn't?
I started reading it and I was like, I don't like the way this is reading.
but it was a free one. So
I mean, you should ask April. Maybe she liked it.
yeah, but April likes all those kind of things.
I just didn't like the way it was written.
Well, I can get past that. I feel like for like something silly.
I didn't get very far.
Yeah.
I only got to like chapter 3 in it, and I was like, I'm not digging this story.
Yeah, that's the only
it
one I
was
could find.
That is the only one you found.
Well,
How many books do you have on that Kindle, Kristen?
A million, but they're all like.
And how is that the only book you found with
That's
any
all-
sort of coldness
That's the only
anywhere
one.
in the cover?
Obviously, that doesn't appeal to me.
I think you're lying.
That's all I have.
I don't trust you.
The one, unless we're talking Christmas, and I'm not reading Christmas books in January.
Yeah. I got a lot of
Yeah.
Christmas books on my Kindle right now.
Do you?
that
Did
I
you
didn't
get through any of them, Jackie, in December?
Huh?
Did you get through any of all your Christmas ones in December? You had like a ton you wanted to read.
No, I got through Krampus and I got through The Nightmare Before Christmas or Christmas,
Christmas, yeah.
and I had 3 other Krampus books on my Kindle because I like the idea of your Krampus vlog that you gave me, and I'm like, that'd be so cool. But Christmas just took up so much time, so I think I'm gonna plan that for December. So I just saved them, and I'm gonna plan that for next December
Next year.
Krampus vlog.
Mm.
So Krampus is awesome. I need to read Layla Faye's Ice Giant. I think it's Wed to an Ice Giant. That one's on my Kindle. I know
Yeah.
that.
You should read that.
Yeah.
For a certain project.
I read that. It will be in my vlog.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's nothing exciting because I didn't really. I'm really bad at like updating when I do vlogs.
Yeah, that's my problem.
I tend to just be like, I finished it.
Yeah.
I did start my vlog on my Book of the Month book because I read one of them already. That was Fury. So I do have that vlog started, but it's not like my normal vlogs where you like actually see me reading. I just am talking. That's all I'm doing.
That's a shocker, Jackie.
I know. Vlogs are weird because like I don't mind like okay. So when I did like a Court of Wings and Ruin, the second one,
Yeah.
what is the second? The Court of Thorns and
That one?
Roses
That
and
one.
Ruin, right?
No,
Okay.
the
Yep.
second one's Mist and Fury.
Mist of Fury. Thank you.
Fury.
So when I did that one, I knew because everyone talked about that there was a lot of like major like capture moments, like what? So there's gonna be a lot of reactionary moments. And so all my Sarah J. Maas ones are huge reactionaries. And then I did the Leia Faye ones because they're fucking hilarious. But some books that I vlog, I'm just kind of like, the Fury wasn't really reactionary. So I didn't really know. And Zodiac kind of was the same way. I'm like, it really wasn't, I was more annoyed and hate reading that fucking book. So like it's weird if I don't know ahead of time if it's gonna be a very reactionary read to do the vlog. So I don't actually know how to do them.
I'm just like, this is what I'm reading. And then the next video is like, okay, and I finished it.
Yeah. Like
I'm
people that
bad
do,
at
like,
vlogs.
like people who do weekly vlogs, I think those are cool. Those are a little bit like cooler than weekly wrap-ups because like I can just talk the entire week and then just upload the whole thing on Sunday. Like I'm half tempted to do that next year. Instead of weekly wrap-ups, just weekly
Why don't you
vlogs.
do it this year? We're only 12 days into the year.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing good with my weekly wrap-ups right now, okay?
Like we're literally 12 days into 2025.
She's already committed to the bit.
I'm committed.
She can't change it this early on.
I feel we all have like animals making noises in the background and stuff.
My
Yeah,
animal was
animals.
quiet.
My
That was
daughter
my
is in the
scream.
room.
Mine are fighting, so.
Mine's literally laying right here. Hi,
Hi, kitty. Oh, how cute.
Oh.
She's being somewhat decent and not licking herself for once.
It's a cat. It's a video.
Okay, so I'm for the ones who have started this book, does it read fast?
It
Yes.
does.
Okay, because it looks like it's gonna read fast. It doesn't look like there's a lot of words on the pages.
I mean,
Because it's a thick one, but it looks like there's not a lot on each page. So
it's 369 pages.
Is it?
Like to
Or
me, it reads
64
very
pages.
fast. It seems like cozy. Like not okay. Maybe I'm using the word cozy wrong, but it's not like heavy, deep lore. Like it's
Yeah.
very clear and easy to read.
It's very cottage around the corner vibes.
So
No,
it's
it's much
definitely a good
better
one to
than
pick up
that
after
It's that vibe.
because
Yeah,
the
if
other
you're
books I
like
have.
reading something heavy or like that's very dense, this will just be a breeze.
Okay, cool.
It's
But
like
it's
if
very
you liked
romantic.
kissing, if you like that kiss,
Oh yeah, you like
what's
that
that
wedding
kiss book that you read recently?
The Wedding Kiss,
Kiss.
The Wedding Witch.
Yeah, the
Wedding Witch?
wedding kiss. Or
Yeah.
yeah. I feel like if you read that, this is the same vibe. It's like it's
Okay.
a sweet paranormal romance.
Yeah, because this
Yeah.
month I've got a lot of heavy.
But oh, Jackie, something reminded me of you when I first started reading. At the beginning of this, it's like this month's birthstone, aquamarine. And then
Oh
and I'm like,
yeah,
whatever,
first
I'm like,
recommendation.
whatever happened to Jackie's birthstone recommendation videos?
I stopped them in
you
August,
do
but I'm
all
planning
that?
on finishing them out this year.
I was like, that made me think of you.
Yeah. I had a little birthstone recommendation series, but I stopped it in August because they were a lot of work because I had to do all that fucking research, and I was like, shit.
I mean,
And I was
like
starting to go
that.
through my thing at that time, so they
You
stopped.
were getting depressed around that time.
I was always depressed. It just started to really start to come to fruition where it was starting to affect my everyday life.
It was really starting to depress you, wasn't it?
I was always depressed.
But hey, I did my Try It Thursday video. It's up.
I saw that.
My first episode is up.
Nice.
You're doing so good.
Yeah.
I'm slowly
next
getting
installment
back
will be-
into watching BookTube. So
Huh?
I said I'm slowly getting back into actually watching BookTube. So
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
Me too.
Uh-huh.
I've have like a 100 video
If you're
watch
watching,
later.
I know it's like, and then you
Well, you can
just-
only watch so many people's favorites. You can only watch so many because a lot of times the same books are over and
Yeah.
over again. So I watch the ones that like
excuse me.
I watch my people.
Yeah.
And then I catch the other ones. So
Yeah,
I
so
don't
you
know
get
how
it.
many I've watched so far.
I just know I did better than last year, so I'm pleased.
Let's see.
I have to do my First Lady reads. I have to prep
Yeah,
that
where
this
is that? What's going on?
I gotta prep it this week. I've got the nomination.
These are all the people I've watched so far. You ready?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, we're still. Oh, there we reached the end.
That's
Oh
dedicated.
my god.
But I'm doing it for a video, so
Yeah.
We figured.
No, my First Lady reads. I'm gonna do my nominations a little bit. I don't know. They don't actually get a lot of views, my nominations videos, so I'm debating on just doing one big nomination video versus the 4 separate categories.
you should do it like B did it on her video. She has like these are the nominees, and then she's like, and the winner is all
Like
in
if
one
the
video.
But I like the award show. So you think just not even do the nominations and just do the award show?
Well, do it like they do at the award show.
Yeah.
These are your nominees, and the award goes
And then
to.
where to go to.
I do that, but I do a nomination video ahead of time because the Oscar nominees are released a month in advance. from the
I
show.
don't think you need to do that.
Yeah, I don't think I need to do that. So, but they're all organized. I just got to pick the winners. I actually have to pick the winners.
Unless you really want to put out content.
Yeah,
I
they
feel
don't
like
really
if
give
you
a
were
lot.
to do the nominees, you would have had to do that like in December or something.
No, I usually just do them a week before the show.
Before the show.
One of these years, I would like. I'm not very big, but if I ever got big enough, I would like to actually have people like actual guests do the reading nominees and send me clips and I put the whole thing together.
Message
you
people
ask
and
them?
ask them to do it.
Yeah,
Check
but
it out.
I would like to do that, but I'm not ready to do that yet.
No.
Yeah.
I'm like, you ain't gotta be big to do that.
Yeah.
I was nagging people at like 600 followers.
I feel like that's like when we met.
Probably.
I'm
Shoot, I
sitting
don't even
here,
know,
I
I don't even
literally
know where
just
I'm
got
at yet
600
anymore.
followers.
Like
See?
I'm at 868 right now.
My cat. My God.
People probably be like, who is this chick with like 500 followers asking me this question? It's me. I have no shame.
Yeah, I'd be curious to go back and see the first collab I did with you. It's been a while.
It was probably a witchy book
I
recommendation.
think it was like 2 years ago or something.
Probably.
Yeah. God, what was our first collab together, Becky?
Don't be afraid to ask people, Jackie. They'll do it. I still think that idea you had back when we were doing that whole badass female recommendation collab and you wanted to do like a recommendation telephone thing.
Yeah.
I still think about that idea.
Yeah. That is a good one.
I'm like, Jackie should have followed through with that. Because I liked that idea.
Maybe I will. This is the year of trying new things, so.
Is it?
This is the year of it.
Well, I did try some new stuff
You
last
did
year.
a lot of new things last year, Jackie.
I did. But like,
I think this is your year that you continue new things.
Yeah.
So I guess if you guys don't mind me asking, like, what's your signature thing, and then what's something that maybe you want to try
on our channels?
Yeah. Or genre, whatever.
My videos on average are 45 minutes. And they're one-shot takes.
Maybe
Jackie's
where you edit.
She does one-take videos with minimal edit.
Maybe this is the year you edit a little.
I did. My TBR, I did edit because I did a board game.
Oh, yeah, you did.
She did.
But I don't.
I didn't
it's
even
very
clock
minor
that.
editing. Yeah.
Yeah, what you did.
I did like the board game, though. That was actually really fun. I'm actually trying to look for one in February. And I was thinking about doing like something with candied hearts, like those conversational hearts. Like doing like prompts based off conversational hearts because I thought that'd be fun. Or I just recently rewatched Forrest Gump and Life's Like a Box of Chocolates and like do prompts based off the chocolates in it for my February TBR because I liked.
You should buy a box of chocolates and then eat the chocolates and then put the prompts in the box of chocolates.
Yes.
Like, and then I could just eat the chocolate as I'm pulling and I'd be like, oh, this is the prompt for this one.
This is the prompt. That's cute.
Yeah.
Because I think conversation hearts now, it's like emojis and like they've really ruined.
Because I was looking like, what are the traditional conversation prompts or conversation things? And I'm like, how do I make a prompt off of
Kiss
that?
Yeah.
I'm like, I like the chocolate box idea.
Yeah.
Like,
read a book with kiss in the title. Read a book with red on the cover. Read a book with hearts on the cover.
Yeah.
Read a dark romance.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I thought it'd be kind of cool because I kind of like the game aspect because it was really fun because I didn't know what my TBR was going to be. I just knew books that I wanted on it, and I was able to get books on it that I wanted. And then I got some surprise ones like this thing. And I discovered another book that I have that's witchy based that I didn't realize. And I'm like, oh, this is a witch book. This would be awesome.
You know who has a board game in this, Kevin, who you should do?
I'm like,
Laura!
I can't even point to her either. Why am I struggling?
Yeah, because we're backwards. No, I was thinking
try her board game.
A couple board game people that I watched that I would really like to do. Like, I thought that was really fun. But this board game was through a readathon too. So I was like, oh, I can try this. So
what's your thing, Laura?
Trial and error.
I don't know what my thing is. I don't think I have it.
I don't think I have a thing either. Maybe that's our goal, Laura, is to find her thing.
You have a thing, Kristen.
What's my thing?
Your thing is monthly recommendations.
I was going to say that, but
monthly releases. That's your thing.
That is kind of my thing.
Yeah.
That is your thing.
I need another thing. Something more fun. Even though I love doing those.
Oh, I do have another thing.
Oh, Jackie, shit. What else?
Tear books apart. That's the other thing I do.
What'd you do?
Like, you say that this is like fluff and not really deep. I will find something in this and tear it apart.
Oh yeah, she analyzes the book like fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just supposed to be fun.
It is.
What would you like to try, Kristen?
I'd like to actually commit to vlogs. Can you imagine?
You should. You should attempt
you
vlog.
Don't you ever just feel like your life's really boring?
I mean, you did your vlog style wrap ups. That's essentially a vlog.
Oh, I will do those again. But then you have to stop and like sit down during your day and be like, when I finish a book, I'm going to talk about it. It takes a lot of effort.
I mean,
you got to set up the camera.
I mean, it's the hardest part about being a It's finding the will to set up the camera.
It is.
Yes.
It is. It's like, I actually have to set up the camera. Like, are you kidding?
Yeah.
It takes all of 2 minutes. Pull out the tripod. Oh god.
It is, man. It's like, goddamn. Do I
Okay,
really want to?
but vlogging, like, especially if you do it like outside your house, like in your house, it's probably normal. But for the people that like are vlogging while they're like out walking around, like vlogging in a bookstore, I'm outgoing and I'm crazy, but damn, I would not do that. I'm just
You
like,
should see me trying to vlog in a bookstore.
yeah,
It's
I was
so
like,
difficult.
people are fucking
I like
staring
have
at
my
me.
phone tilted sideways and I'm like carrying it around like this at like boob level because I don't want to seem obvious.
Well, then you just do a voiceover.
And then I just throw music on top of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I have no shame. I'm outside in the public and I'm just like moving
Like,
around.
I'm getting
Yeah,
better
I
at
can't
that.
do it.
And people quickly
Well,
forget.
the thing is, I work at Barnes and Noble, and I see people doing that all the time, and it's so annoying. 'Cause
Oh,
they're
really?
always in my way.
Do you see it a lot? There's a lot of people that actually film in there.
Oh yes.
You should be like, can I be in your video?
Tag me. I have a BookTube channel too.
You should.
Or maybe now with all the TikTok stuff, they won't be doing that as much.
Yeah.
I mean, you can still do that for Instagram Reels.
I know,
That's
but
what
are
I
people
do.
gonna go to Instagram? I'm sure they will.
Yeah, I have a feeling a lot of
Yeah.
TikTokers are gonna be moving to Instagram.
I tried to do that
Oh, yeah.
in like the section of Barnes and Noble, like when I want to film bookish content in there, like walking around. I go to the section where nobody's at, like the business section in the
Oh.
corner. And I film something
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
because I'm like, I don't want people to see me doing this. This
But
is
you know what?
weird.
I'll still
My
have TikTok.
favorite.
Just nobody to watch, I guess.
Is I saw
Oh, right.
Owl Crate. Is that what you said?
No, she said, "Oh right."
Oh, right. I was like,
Yeah.
Owl Crate, what?
Yeah.
I saw one person do the motorcycle TikTok challenge where like the motorcycle guy came in with his girlfriend and bought her romance books or whatever. And I love watching these. I think they're adorable. And so I was in the romance section with them and I saw them doing. So I kind of got out of the way because I didn't want to ruin their thing. Do you know
Yeah.
what happened afterwards? I felt so bad for this girl.
What happened?
Because they got done filming and the guy was like, okay, put them all back. I was like, I'm sorry, what? I just kind of looked, even my face was just like,
It's all
Oh my
fakery.
God.
it was all fake, but he were off camera because there's no way he could have carried that many books on a bike. And he said that to her. He's like, I'm on a motorcycle. What did you actually think I was going to take home 12 books on a motorcycle? Are you kidding me? She's like, well,
Then,
let me
like,
go home and pick up
we're
the
breaking
car.
up
I was
now.
like,
I'd be like, I'll call an Uber. You take the motorcycle.
Yeah.
I literally just
right.
grabbed my books and turned around and walked away. I was like, I feel bad for her, but now I also feel bad for him because you're being a brat. Like, you actually thought this was legit. Like, you did not
But
come
he
prepared.
agreed to do it.
First of all,
Yeah.
no, babe, you can at least give me one or two. Maybe
Yeah.
three.
Exactly.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I've ever done anything fake like that.
It's your whole life. Fakery.
The Try It Thursday video I just did, I made a drink on it. By the way, did you guys watch that video at all?
Yes,
Any-
I watched it, Jackie.
What did you think of the drink thing?
I liked
you-
that. That was cute.
You liked it?
I mean, it looked like you were drinking straight sugar, but
What was
it
it?
was
missed.
cute.
I haven't watched yet. What is it?
So I thought it'd be
Well,
fun.
don't tell her, make her go watch it.
We'll go
We'll
watch it anyway.
later.
But I'm explaining it. But the Try It Thursday, because I'm having you guys, it's like a recommendation series based off a
Yes,
certain
I see.
theme. I was like, oh, since I'm recommending these, maybe I will try something new on camera while you try something else. And I always have a drink in my videos. Like my intro is grab yourself a drink, have yourself a seat, and let's get talking some books. And it's usually soda, water. Now it's been mostly water. Because I'm trying to give up soda. But I was like, oh, I'll try, a coffee, something new that I've always wanted to try, or something brand new, or something suggested. But I made it on camera and I didn't know how that worked out. Because I was like, I could do this, or I can make it ahead of time and just say it's something new. But I didn't know how the making worked out because no one's
Yeah.
commented on it.
It
So.
looked
You edited?
like-
No, I
Yes,
didn't edit it.
edit it.
I made it literally sitting on the floor.
I mean, it looked fine. I
Yeah.
thought how you did it looked fine.
Okay.
It just looked gross. Was it gross?
It was the Javi concentrate. My daughter bought it.
Was
Oh,
it
that
gross?
yeah.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't horrible. But here's my thing. I made it and I fucked it up the first time. And it was awful. And I'm like, shit. So I figured out how to make it good. And then I went back and refilmed it with the way that I knew to make it good.
Well, hey, sometimes that's what you got to do.
Yeah. So I had to refilm the whole intro and the whole thing because it sucked. Because it was bad. Like, it was straight just.
I think the only thing I've ever lied about is like when I'm doing vlogs and I forget to update. Sometimes I'll give an update and I'll have finished the book, and then I'll like go into a different room and change my shirt and be like, okay, and now I finished the book. It's not the only time I've lied. Because I feel awful. My vlogs suck because I don't have updates.
I personally liked your unedited video, Becky. I think you should.
I know people
editing
like
it.
that, and I'm like, listen, I can't do this all the time, okay?
That was awesome. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
I'm sure lots of people did, but I can't do that all the time.
I'm worried when I draw
Because
your
if I
thing.
did that all the time, people would unsubscribe from my channel. Because the things I say unedited sometimes
No.
are not nice or
They're
appropriate.
not nice.
Mine are not nice or appropriate. They're the truth, though.
Are you
That's how I
yelling
feel
at
with the fucking
people
book,
on
it
your
sucks.
street, Jackie?
Huh?
People would probably be like, damn, this girl needs to be medicated. She's yelling at people on the street.
Oh, and your street
the
stuff.
street.
Yeah.
But those
Yeah,
people on
for
your
my
street are
streets.
annoying.
Yeah. You have
They
your crap
are.
dealer ice cream truck guy. We haven't
Yeah,
heard
but
from him in a
He
while.
came around the other day at 10 p.m. when it was like 32 degrees outside.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
goodness. It's not ice cream. Or at least it's frozen.
It's
No.
not ice cream at that point. So,
It is probably white, but not creamy.
I'm kind of wondering if there's like hose in the back.
Oh my god.
He's pimping them out.
Okay, then maybe it is white. and
It's a
creamy.
mystery.
Lisa's very confused. She doesn't know what we're talking
Okay, so my computer buffered, and then I heard it was like white and not creamy, and then it went to nose, and I was like, I was gone for 2 seconds. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you can't be gone on this thing. You
This
will
is what
lose
happens.
everything. We go on tangents.
Like
Stay on topic.
It's usually me and Becky that make us
It
go on
is.
tangents.
It's me. I'll just admit it at this point. It's me.
Yeah.
It is you.
Yeah.
Yep.
They all blamed me for a year.
But you grasp onto it.
I do.
But
Yeah.
Becky starts it.
Laura just sits there quiet most
Yes.
of the time. Like,
Laura does. Laura's like the little
although
angel.
the drunken Laura was great.
Yeah, Laura takes it all. No, drunken Laura was like she actually
She
analytical
talked
about
a
the book.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just more talkative, I guess.
But I was like, look, we're actually having a deep conversation about this book, and the rest of us were like, what can we say about this book? Becky's like this.
She was fucking asleep.
And Laura's over here, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, that's the most
He's
I've
like,
heard
it was
Laura say
fine.
ever.
It was
My
fine.
nose was
Becky-
numb, but I wasn't drunk. Like I got to the point where I was like, I'm not gonna drive because as soon as I start drinking, I don't drive. Period.
Yeah.
Like I could have a
Well,
drink and I won't drive at
Why
all.
you know?
Yeah.
Is this the expectation? Like we at the live show, we drink? Is that what I'm hearing?
The last one.
It was our very final
I
one.
mean, it was only one
Yeah.
because Laura had been wanting to do a drunk
But
live
Becky-
show all year.
Becky fell asleep.
Yeah.
We realized we can't have Becky drinking because she fell asleep on the live stream.
Becky also
Right.
started drinking an hour before we were supposed to go live on camera.
And she
Okay.
was like,
Yeah.
And
I
she was
had to
drinking
get the
straight
buzz
out of the
back.
fucking bottle.
I didn't realize you just wanted me to be like tipsy.
well, we wanted to have a conversation. You were asleep. And you really did.
No, I saw that when I was editing my stupid thing. I was
The
like,
book
Jesus
was
Christ.
fine. It was fine.
She was legit out. She was done.
Yeah.
That's why we only do it once a year.
Yeah, it's just the final show that we're gonna do.
I was plastered after that show
Yeah.
Were you?
because that
You had
second
so much
drink
rum.
took me out. It was all rum.
How'd you
The
feel
only
in the
thing I
morning?
ask is that did we do that? We did that on a Saturday,
it's
right, or a
horrible.
Friday? We didn't do that on a Sunday, did we?
Girl, I can't remember.
Was
The only
it?
thing I ask is
I
that
think it was a
whatever
Sunday.
day
I think
we do it
Laura
on,
went
I
to
don't have
work.
to work the next day.
Oh well. Maybe
Yeah.
you should have used a sick day, Jackie.
Yeah, like I can actually do that.
Anywho, Lisa, what's your thing?
I wish I could tell you. Like, I don't necessarily know. I do occasionally do vlogs, not as much as other people, but like I go to like bookish events and then talk to authors, so I do like interview style.
Yeah.
I
I'd say that's your thing. You also recommend a lot of books by Black authors. That's your thing.
I do. So I prioritize Black authors on mine. So hence is why I chose this book. So maybe that's it.
And what do you want to become your thing?
Ooh, consistency. Like that's the problem. I want consistency in uploading my videos.
Yeah.
That is
Like,
definitely
I
my
am the
problem.
person that's like, it's Tuesday, fine. It's Thursday, fine. Saturday, whatever. I finished it. It's going up.
Yeah. Hey, you do what works for you, man. I don't know how people do putting out like 2 to 3 videos a week. I'm like, what?
You just did a book miss, Becky.
Yeah, you did
I
do
know.
it.
Video every day.
And that was a chore.
But I mean, you could cut that by half and you could do it.
I had to think of video ideas back in like October.
That's the thing. It's the idea part for me.
Oh.
And some of
Yeah.
them were like 4-minute videos. I'm like, well, that's good enough for that.
But you plan so far in advance. Like you do so well at planning. Like me, I'm like, well, what do I want to do today?
That's me.
Yeah. I'm trying to
I'm
get
a
better at
planner,
planning because it's the only way I
that's what
can
it
like
comes
stay on
from.
top of things.
Like if I don't plan, then I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I can't just off the cuff it. Maybe I should try
the video
it.
I'm worried about that Becky recommended for me was when I draw it. I have to do an unprepared video because I write notes and everything. So I have to go no notes, nothing. And I'm like, cool.
Oh,
Mhm.
nope.
Well, Jackie, you do no notes for these lives, and you somehow managed to talk a lot, so it shouldn't be that difficult.
It's conversation based. Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm kind of wondering what your whole under 10-minute video is going to look like, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm with you. I have no idea what video that's going to be. Because the cool thing is about that challenge is it doesn't necessarily have to be a special video. It can be a video that I already normally do. I just have to do something with it. So Lisa, I can keep up with this. You know, people do 25 and 25. A lot of girls are doing that. I cannot do that. All right. I can't. I'm also doing my book of the month challenge where I have 58 unread of those. So that knocks that thing out of the fucking water. So I came up with 25 videos that I have to do this year. And I'm drawing 2 a month. 1 month I'll draw 3, but it's either completely unique videos or I have to do this on a normal video that I would. And Becky came up with some of them, and one of them was under 10 minutes.
Oh, nice.
My average video is like 45 minutes.
Becky's gonna be like, it was a book, I read it. It was also a book.
And my average video is like 6 minutes.
So wait,
it'll be like an initial reactions video. Like it'll probably end up being that. It'd be like, I literally just finished this book. This is how I feel.
It could be a TBR.
It could be.
Mm-hmm.
It also probably won't be.
Is your book of the month like legitimate book of the month?
Yeah.
The subscription. Okay,
Yeah, the
I
service
have
book
a
of the month.
idea for that too.
Yeah, I have so many unread ones that I uploaded a video of all the unread ones I have, and I'm doing a little like drawing thing. I have to draw like 2 of them. My goal is like 2 a month. It's not going to read them all, but at least knock them out. So,
Did you read your second one this month?
No, not yet. I've read the first one. The second one is scheduled for this week, but I have an arc that I picked up from Reedsy that I need to get done first. So, and then
I looked at them. They reached out to me and asked me to join that, and so I said yes. And then I looked at the thing. I was like, man, I don't like any of these books.
I have found great books. Like that's how I found Haunt, and now I'm obsessed with it. So, and I've got the 4th
I was
book.
like, no thanks. I'll just stick with NetGalley.
So I've got the fourth book, which is.
Listen, Jackie, the books sound great. They do. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The way you talk about the books, I'm like, oh, those sound cool.
They just too fat
They're
for you?
just so
They're
fucking
huge.
thick.
They're huge. Laura, you're giving Legally Blonde over there with your little dog.
Yes.
What was the dog's name in Legally Blonde?
Oh God, I don't
Bruiser.
remember.
Bruiser.
Ruger. That's what it's given.
What,
I was like
it's
that,
hard?
like it's hard.
That was great.
It was.
Yeah,
Anywho, y'all got anything else to talk about tonight?
Yeah, I'm reading your book, Becky, this month.
I was gonna say, of course, Jackie's gonna say yeah.
What else you
I
got to
always
say,
have stuff
Jack?
to talk about. You guys are my friends. I always have stuff to talk to you guys about. We only actually do one.
What are you
we
reading
only
of my
do
book?
2 things a month. We
What
should
book
do
are you
3.
reading?
Remember we were talking about doing like a third meeting where we just, you know, we didn't do it live. It was just us.
Chatting. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about that.
Oh, I got a hold from the library. What book are you reading of mine?
The one you gave me.
Oh, which one, Jackie?
The
Well,
40
she's
years
showing
Step Behind
you.
My Palette.
Sorry. I'm not watching you, Jackie.
You gifted Jackie.
How many? I've gifted Jackie a lot of books.
3.
3.
Yeah, I think 3. You gave me the
Okay.
second one to the bones and teeth one. You gave me this one. Oh no, it's just 2 because you told me about the other one, that blood feather one. You told me about that one.
Oh, okay.
I can't feathers
you
of
like
blood
it.
or something. She they were fucking her on a crucifix.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was Ocean of Sun and Starlight.
That is?
Yeah.
What is the feather cold one then that I have on my list from you?
It's probably that one with the pink pages, the dark romance. Have you read that, Lisa?
What?
You read dark romance, right?
Mhm.
Ooh, that looked like a dark romance. I just saw pink pages and that's what attracted me, so I got like a sample of it. And the dude was like licking a knife.
Oh,
Licking
I have
blood
it.
off
I
his-
have it. I haven't read it.
I like how that line knew exactly.
I was like, oh, this is a little too dark for me, and I'm afraid he's gonna get some bloodborne disease, so I can't read this.
One,
I don't remember this book.
that's okay. I'm gonna find it.
Like the edges are
Feathers
black.
that bleed.
Feathers that bleed.
Yes, that's the feathers book you told me about. You didn't send that to me, but you
Yeah,
told me
no,
about it. That's the other book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was a really dark romance that you might like.
It's in my cart.
I gave it a try, but I
There's a
was
lot
just
of
like,
shit in
"Yeah,
my
this
cart."
is a little too dark. Can't do it.
Oh, Kristen, I have to tell you, I finished Canadian Boyfriend by Jenny Holiday.
Oh my
And
god, Kristen, she was so mad you weren't here to start off with. Go ahead, Jackie, go for
It
it.
was so cute.
was it very Canadian?
Yes. Joshua
Yeah.
Jackson was the narrator.
I know. We talked about him because I saw him
Yeah,
from a
this
distance.
is why I was telling you about it. And they mentioned the butter tarts.
Oh, did he
and the-
actually?
What are those things you call them again? How do you say it?
The Namo bars.
Nanamo bars. I had no idea what the fuck they were saying.
We
I thought they were
are
saying like Nimbo
so
bars or something like that.
stereotypical Canadian. That is so stereotypical.
Yeah, but I got a
That's so
recipe for butter tarts and
Because when
the other things.
I went to the store today, and it was like there's a whole table of butter tarts and a whole table of Nanaimo bars. I'm like, yep, it's who we are. That's
Yep.
just who we are.
Yeah. So I read that book and it was adorable. It
I'll have
was.
the audiobook.
It's so good. It's
Maybe
one of
Sam
those
sent it
where
to
the
me.
the audiobook is better than the book. Like I don't think the book is strong without the audiobook because of Joshua Jackson's delivery. Like you can just see his face and his laugh and
It's
everything. And I'm like,
Tasty wetter. Except I hear Joshua Jackson, he's not paying child support. I was really pissed. I was like,
Yeah.
Loser.
I was like, what? Let me down again, not paying your child support, of course.
Wow.
So mad.
that's why he would just be fun, not permanent.
And that's why I just like the character of Pacey Witter. Doesn't
Yeah.
mean I like the man that plays him. Even though I did. But then I saw that. I was like, oh, should have known you let me down.
He's a good narrator though. Like he's really
He
good.
does have a good voice. He does.
Oh, yes.
He
But
does.
I can see his facial expressions like when he was saying it, like I can just see him saying it, which kind of took there's a card. there was a card in that book. It just fell in my lap.
Squirrel.
Yeah, sorry.
Was it hockey? Is it a hockey romance or just a
Yeah,
Canadian
it's a hockey romance.
Of course it
It's also like a friends to lovers. It's
What?
also a workplace romance. Second chance. Like it hits all the fucking tribe. It hits all of them.
I do have that on.
You sold me on friends to lovers.
Yes, and it's the friendship is earned. You definitely see the arc go from turn into friends, turn into like situationship is the only word I can think of, and then turn into relationship. You can definitely see it, but
That was the thing that hooked me on Bridgerton.
was the friends to lovers.
Friends to lovers.
aspect.
April said she didn't like it because it was friends to lovers, and I was like,
Sold.
You're in.
I was like,
Now-
you're perked
And
up,
now
I was
here
like,
we are.
What?
Here we
Mhm.
are. It's an obsession.
And they
problem.
they go to this they go see the Aurora Borealis.
Oh, do they?
And there's a whole portion of this book where they talk about the girl is like, well, why aren't we going north to see the lights? Why are we going south to see the lights? Because they're in the States, but then they travel to Canada to visit his parents. And I was like, what?
she
And
thinks
you
it's
look
a
at
good
this whole like
song.
scientific like breakdown. I was like, really? I got some Canadian facts.
See, there you go. So I don't even need to come with my Canadian facts. You got them from your book.
Yeah.
I did.
Kristen, I learned that your prime minister is stepping down and you will be getting a new one.
Yeah, he is.
Also, that Trump wants to buy your country.
Look
we're
at
gonna
me.
That's why. That's
paying
what I
attention
said
to
when you
Canadian
said
things.
you put me in black and white, and I said, "Yeah, haven't you been putting us through enough?" That's what I meant.
I know that's what you meant.
Yeah.
The last thing that Canadians want to do is be the 51st state. It's not going to
Mhm.
happen.
Well,
It ain't
unless
happening.
Americans don't want you to be, so
Okay, I'm not gonna lie though, Kristen. I don't know what it is your life, but like seeing you in black and white, like I see you in black and white now.
Because this light is so
Like
bright,
it,
makes me
it does.
so
It kind of
pale.
looks. I was like, wow,
I
that kind
know.
of.
that's why I did it. It was symbolic.
It was it's the Canadianism.
I don't care. I like the little maple leaves on the hat. I think that was cute. That was a nice addition.
Lisa has no idea once again what the fuck we're talking.
It's just, Lisa, I am the token Canadian.
I made
in every
merch
BookTube
For
thing.
us,
Every
Lisa.
Yeah.
BookTube thing. It's somehow I become the token Canadian. Don't know how this happened.
Very proudly, I guess.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah.
But I loved all the A's and the talk about the beer that you guys drink. I thought that was great.
Molson Canadian.
Yeah. Or no, it was L Laps or something.
Oh, Labatt.
Labatt. That's what it is. Yeah.
Mhm.
I was like,
I
I've
did
heard
a
this.
tour of the Labatt Brewery. It's where I went to university by there.
Yeah, like it was cute. And
Uh-huh.
then she gave me the idea of like doing a Canadian romance vlog while making Canadian dishes. I was like, I have to cook this month, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna like kind of combine this because I don't need
should.
books that have any recipes in them.
Every time Kristen
It's
says
okay.
something, she just sounds like she's a famous Canadian.
Yeah.
She's like, I went to college there, and I
Yeah,
saw
went
that
there because
person there.
Because it's Canada. It's very. This is how the way Canadian Canada is.
I seen
I
Drake.
saw
here.
Joshua Jackson from
You
a
know,
distance.
what show was filmed in your town? What show is it? Letterkenny.
It's embarrassing.
Letterkenny's filmed
Letterkenny.
here.
I see those guys at the bar all the time. Letterkenny
Yeah.
guys.
No, I told her that I was listening to Joshua Jackson, and she's like, "Oh, I saw him on a motorcycle once." Fuck
Because
you.
he filmed that movie 1 week where he goes across Canada on his motorcycle, and we have in my city a big nickel. It's a giant nickel. He drives by.
Oh, a nickel.
Yeah, that's what we're famous for. We have a giant nickel. Look it up.
I
It's a
thought
big
you
nickel.
said a big nipple.
A
Okay,
big
so I
nipple.
love gigantic weird things. So definitely me and Lizzie need to take a trip to go see the big nickel.
Yeah, it's the big nickel. You stand by it, you take a picture. Giant
Yeah.
nickel, because we have it's a mining town.
We went to Casey, Illinois because Becky told me about Casey, Illinois, and I have a picture in the bird cage and in the mailbox.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's what you should
Okay,
watch
get
that
some-
movie then, because you like him. It's 1 week, and he goes and he's like, there's like a in
Is
Canada
that what
we
it's called?
call it
1 week?
1 week. In Canada we call it a Muskoka chair, but I think you guys call it an Adirondack chair.
Adirondack? Yeah.
Yeah. It's just
All
we have like
hold
a big
on.
one of
Find
those.
out
He
what this
sits on
fucking thing's
it.
called.
I like big things too when it comes to
Mhm.
roadside attractions.
We
It's a
know
kind
you
of a
like
sad-
big things, Becky.
I know.
It's a sad movie though.
We
because
saw that
you find
maple liquor bottle you were drinking.
Yeah. I saw the world's largest thermometer,
What?
and
Where's
the
that?
world. I saw a bunch. That is in Bakersfield, California.
What a random thing.
That is
I
random.
saw the world's largest watering can. That's in Victoria, Canada.
How is it? Yeah, we love our world's largest. We do have a few of those kind of things here.
I
Don't know why.
saw the world's largest little red wagon in Spokane.
Come to my town and
He
you'll see
does
the largest
another
nickel.
audiobook. Okay, done.
I've seen a lot of the world's largest things.
Come see the
Okay,
world's
would you say
largest
this movie
nickel.
was called?
1 week.
1 week.
It's kind of sad though. He gets
Laura,
finds
have
out
you seen the world's largest anything?
I have not.
you're going
Nope.
to dirty. He's like, I haven't.
There it is. Oh yeah, this one he still kind of looks like Pacey. He hasn't grown.
Yeah, he's young
he's,
here
he's
there.
still that. He's still cute, but he's not really like
Yeah.
dad yet. So
He's cute
Okay.
in it though. See, here's the giant nickel. Can you see it? No.
No.
There it is.
Oh,
Giant
yeah, I
nickel.
see.
It's a big
Nice.
nickel. Look.
Cool.
You can come and take a picture in front of it. See?
oh, he's just fucking pretty.
This is a school trip. So you go
Sorry.
in front of this big nickel.
I'm just drooling
Yeah.
over Joshua Jackson. over here.
Riveting. That's what he did. He
Those
came
things
to the big
are-
nickel.
Those
Hmm?
things are interesting to see. Giant roadside attractions.
Yeah, I see it every day. It's very exciting.
It's like, whoever thought? Like,
Um,
well, let me make this giant thing.
What giant things are? I don't think there's anything giant like within, like close to me without driving. But we do have the Lincoln Cemetery with the nose that you're supposed to rub his nose for good luck. We have that in Springfield.
We have
And,
the tallest
Lisa,
chimney
you
in
have a giant
Canada.
fucking arch.
I was about
The
to say,
tallest
like,
what?
The tallest chimney because it's a mining town, so it's like a super stack.
Oh.
Real healthy. That's right.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what St. Louis is known for other than the arch.
Of the
I
earth.
haven't seen that thing since I was a kid.
yeah.
Mark Twain Caverns is in Hannibal. Never mind. I'm thinking the wrong place.
Have you can't you climb that thing, Lisa?
Climb it?
The
Isn't there,
arch?
isn't there an elevator that goes?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
you can take the
Is there
elevator.
actually?
Mm-hmm.
It's very, like, if you're claustrophobic, don't go. Don't
Yeah,
do
that's
it.
me.
Like you're like a little pod. When I remember being in it, it's like a little like space agey pod that you're.
You've
shooting
been
up
in it?
Yeah.
My brother's girlfriend's from Missouri. Maybe one day I'll make it up there.
Do you know
Well,
her, Lisa?
You know,
Well, now that I know Lisa's in St. Louis, I'll be like, hey, girl, I'm in St. Louis. Let's hook up. Because I'm in St. Louis.
Is Missouri
I'm
like Canada?
only
You know,
2
everything?
hours from St. Louis, so if that. I was in St. Louis a couple weeks ago because I went and saw PBR,
What's that?
professional
Pro
bull rider.
roll rodeo.
No, yeah. Can't
Yeah, I
familiar
saw
with that.
really hot guys in tight pants thrusting on top of bulls. It was fucking great.
Have you
It
been
was
to a
so-
I don't
rodeo?
know how I feel
So
about
many
the
tight
rodeo.
pants and so many cute cowboy.
You think it's
Damn.
they're pretty to look at, but sometimes the brains ain't all there.
Well, yeah, because they're getting hit in the
Well,
head
there's
by
only one way
bulls.
off a fucking bull. and
Right.
that's to fall off of
Yeah.
it.
That's
Right,
what
I
I've
actually-
learned as a country girl. They're cute to look at, but the brains ain't there.
I watched
All I gotta
Twister
say
today,
is
actually.
Levi's and Wranglers were in high fashion at this place, and there were so many tight ones.
Of course,
You're
it
You're a
was.
married woman, Jackie.
I'm allowed to look.
She's not
So
dead.
can he. I come home to him and I just use all that pent up. Be like, hey, I saw tight guys in pants. Let's go. Come to mama. Thank
Put on your tight pants
Yep.
and a cowboy hat.
My husband can ride a horse. I've never seen him ride a horse, but I was like, can you ride a horse? He's like, yeah. I'm like, could you?
I filmed it.
Sure.
Has anybody
I
ever read?
I
Cowgirl,
rewatched The
baby.
Mummy the other day because I'm obsessed with The Mummy. I love The Mummy movies. One of my favorite movies of all time. And I'm sitting there watching. I'm like, called my husband at work. Now, mind you, my husband works at a prison, and these phone calls are recorded. Okay, from someplace
You
in
do that,
Texas.
Jackie.
And I called him. I was like, babe, so I'm watching The Mummy. Do you think you can dress like Brendan Fraser? He's like, Jackie, I don't look like Brendan Fraser. People say he looks like Brendan Fraser. My husband does not look like Brendan Fraser
Your
at
husband
all.
doesn't look like
Except he's
Brendan
kind of built
Fraser.
like him a little bit. And I was like, no, I just want you to wear the
Outfit.
Rick O'Connell outfit. Can you do that? And he's just like, maybe for Halloween I could see.
I didn't ask you to, like, I asked you, could you dress like him?
Yeah, you don't need to look like him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's dressed like Rick
You don't
O'Connell.
even have to speak. Just wear the outfit.
But the thing is, Lauren's really funny. So his delivery is like Brendan Fraser's delivery in comedic lines. Like, that's kind of where the resemblance really happens.
If you say so.
My husband looks like the actor from fuck, was that religious movie? God, what was it called? Delilah? Samson and
I don't know.
Delilah.
Never heard of it.
I don't watch religious movies, John.
Um,
Although I
it
did
was-
watch The Passion of the Christ. That was like the one religious movie.
I think it was just
I've seen
no,
that
maybe it
too.
was Samson. Yeah. Taylor, what's his name? Taylor James. That's kind of what my husband looks like.
Who the fuck is that?
This guy.
Sure. I've seen your husband. I
see
know
that.
exactly what your husband looks like.
Yeah, like in this movie, in this Samson movie, there's a scene where Taylor James has this really big, scraggly beard and long hair. That's exactly what my husband looked like when I met him.
Mhm. I was gonna say your husband looks like a lumber snack.
He is a lumber snack. I have a picture of him carrying a tree.
Or what do they call those men who like they're like what do they call them when they're like more feminine but still look like a lumberjack?
Lumber snacks.
Is that what it is? Okay.
What?
They're a lumber snack.
Is this a romance thing?
No, I just
No.
named him a lumber snack.
Like I'm confused.
This
I'm
is a
going to
societal
lumber
thing.
now.
When we started dating, a tree fell and he went to go help clear it out. And yes, he was carrying a branch off of this tree, but this branch was the size of some trees. And he just picked it up and carried it. And I was like,
we getting too much into Jackie's fantasies for my liking. This is weird.
So I was about to go look up lumber snack, and the last thing I looked up on Google was shame, and it was like, yes, this
Shame.
Shame on you.
he's a lumber snack. He's my lumber snack. He's also my pumpkin spice. I named him Pumpkin Spice because he looks good in Instagram photos, but he's good all year long.
I was gonna say I haven't seen your husband. Of course I have. You posted pictures of him on Instagram.
Yeah.
You've seen him.
Yeah.
You've seen him on lives before. He's shown his face.
Has
Yeah.
he?
Yeah,
Was this before my time?
reluctantly, but he's done
My
it.
husband's gorgeous. My husband is fucking fine as fuck. I love my husband. I just like to fawn over other people. Like I literally
Except
said,
for
Jackie has the heart of a married woman.
but the mind of a slut.
I'm speaking. Thank you. That's exactly what I was going to say.
I'm speaking.
Now it's just
She's a
giving
cat.
me recommendations for lumber snack, like books. Like
I figured there'd be
I
books.
don't know. I
Gemma
don't read
Weir.
lumberjack books.
Gemma Weir. Just saying.
Who?
Gemma Weir.
The Mountain Man series. Gemma Weir. Oh yeah.
I just
I
know
don't
that
talk
guy
about
on
awful
TikTok
holes.
that cuts wood. That's
that
Oh,
guy
yeah.
annoys me.
That guy.
I can't.
I haven't seen him in a while. What happened to him?
Bradley Thor. I got tired of watching him.
He annoys
Like I can only watch
me.
him cut wood so fucking much, dude.
I think
I
probably
feel
blocked him.
uncomfortable watching him. Like I'm like, ooh. I'm like, don't call the piece of wood a bad girl. Ooh. Stop.
I love that everybody knows who we're talking about though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
It's the lumber guy.
No.
I
If
always
you,
wonder
if you
if,
don't
like-
know who he is, you don't need to know who he is because he'll
If
make
he's
you
still
feel
on there, I must have blocked
uncomfortable
him.
about cutting wood.
Well, you
Not
guys
me.
won't
I
have to
feel just fine.
Yeah.
You like that man? Oh my
It's
god!
just a matter of like it's all you see of him. Like it's just cutting the woods. Like okay,
It's repetitive.
this-
Yeah.
He did release a new thirst trap where he's just like this still shot where he's kind of going up with a beard and then comes down without one. But he also takes his shirt off. I was like, dude, I would have loved this if you kept your shirt on the entire way through because he's gorgeous. Don't get me fucking wrong. That man is
I know
fine
he's
as fuck.
fine to look at. It's when he talks is the problem.
See, this is why I like Nick Bosa because he sounds stupid.
It's like, sir,
don't
just
talk to
chop
me.
the wood
It
and
is
look
pretty.
sexy. You don't need to give me these sound bites that are cringy and make me want to like bleach my ears.
He's trying to appeal to the book talk girlies. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Like,
not those
I
ones,
don't-
it's the ones with the food, like the people that are making the food and they're like, it's like an
Oh
orange.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Donna
that is
Daddy.
weird.
Oh yeah.
I don't get that at all. That nothing makes me more
He
uncomfortable than
smacks
that.
his blender, and I'm just like,
What are you doing?
It's so weird. That I don't get.
Is it the ones that have like the pancakes and they're like smacking it with the
Mhm.
spatula and like
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Some
can
of the
only
thirst
watch a
traps
couple
in
of
the
those,
world
and then
are
if I watch
weird.
more than one, I get uncomfortable. I'm like, okay, please stop doing this to your eggs.
I'm
Please.
uncomfortable.
It's weird. This seems like something you should be doing behind closed doors, not on the internet.
That's the
There's
thing.
this
I think
one
it's like
girl. I actually really think this one's actually kind of funny. She has an OnlyPans, and the reason I find this funny is because I bake a lot, and my husband made that joke before I found this girl. He's like, "You need to start an OnlyPans and make pies for the guys at work." And I was like, "What? Why am I making an OnlyFans?" Speaking of my husband, he's calling. Hold on.
Oh,
yourself
put him
on-
on
Hey,
speaker.
babe,
Let's
I'm
hear
on
it.
live right now. You want to say hi to the girls?
Hi, Lauren.
No, we haven't gone shopping yet.
my pumpkin spice.
They just called you pumpkin spice. I told them that you're my little lumber snack. You're
God
fine.
damn, Jackie. Really? On a live?
Yeah, we're totally live.
We
This is
are
recording.
still live, Jackie.
Okay, I love you.
We
Bye.
haven't read in over an hour, Jackie.
Too much chat. It's almost 9 already.
I'm gonna have to cut you
Yeah.
off.
He's like, of course they called me pumpkin spice. You fucking told them. Yes, I did.
You share a lot, Jackie. On lives.
She does.
On lives, yeah.
These are
What?
on the internet, Jackie.
But
These are on the internet.
yeah, I know.
Doesn't your husband work in law enforcement?
He's in corrections. He's a correctional officer.
Mhm. Yep.
I don't think he'll be very intimidating if people start finding out his nickname is Pumpkin Spice.
Are you kidding me? You should hear the nicknames the guys that the COs call him.
Pumpkin Spice.
He got nicknamed CO Sexy Hair for a long time because he's got a good head of hair.
I don't want to. We're gonna end this live show.
Yeah. Good night, all.
We're gonna
Yeah.
end this live show. We're gonna meet on Lisa's channel to discuss this book on,
The 26th.
is it January? January 26th
Yeah.
It
It's
is
26.
January.
at 6
We got some
p.m.
time.
EST.
I couldn't remember what date it was. I knew it was the end of the
Yeah.
end of the month.
Today.
Is it Sunday as well?
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah.
This
Mhm.
is me trying to
And
have
will be
consistency.
Lisa's
I was
first
like,
live show that she'll be hosting.
Oh, really?
yes.
Wasn't Laura's first live show through this too?
Yeah.
See? Look at us.
Yep.
Was it?
Yeah, because I remember that was like a whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh, no. honey.
popping y'all's live show cherries on.
Yeah, it's good.
Look at this.
Okay, thank
She's
you for
on the
saying it.
ring
because
light.
it was-
Oh, you use your ring light and everything. Maybe that's what I gotta do so I don't look so freaking black and white,
Yeah.
apparently.
Black and white.
I do though. Now that I'm looking, I'm like,
No,
oh,
that's
I
your
really do look
thing
like-
now, Kristen. You
Yeah.
have to look black and
I'm
white.
gonna bring up a ring light next time, and I'm gonna have a nice glow, like a nice tan.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use the warm setting
Okay,
Yeah,
Canadian.
use the warm.
because like this one is just ah,
No.
Be black now.
because this one is so harshly like LED. Wait,
I don't know. This
that
is
there
what
you
does
go.
my
You
warm
can-
setting look like?
Don't even need a
There
ring
you go.
light.
This
That's
whole
all.
time.
This whole time.
Oh my god, Jackie.
Yeah, I know.
That was dark.
That's the warm
Yeah.
setting on mine.
Mine's
That's the blue.
Oof,
Make it
Chris.
warm.
mine
Pink.
will go disco in a second.
Yeah.
It just looks yellow.
I don't know what mine is. I don't play around with it.
Probably too bright.
There is a oh, there it is. Rainbow.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we
Okay,
go. This
anyway.
is way better. What have I been doing this whole time?
Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Yeah.
You made it this far. I don't know if anybody's still watching us. 2 people? One of them's me.
I'm the other.
Scared everyone
We
away.
don't have to worry about it because
So popular.
yeah, we're not popular. No one's ever
My
gonna
live shows get the best views. I know. We
I can't wait to see your
we
little
can't
cuts
bring
of
in
this,
an
Becky.
audience. If I even do it, Jackie, I gotta be in the mood for that.
It's
That's
That
my
takes a
favorite
while.
part.
Time.
It was my favorite part too.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I love to know what you think are the funniest parts.
And we have a guest, so you have to do it. It's common
Yep.
courtesy.
Oh, fun. I'll do it.
We can document her.
Anyway.
soon be- So what do you think, Lisa? Do you want to be part of the group?
Look at the comment.
Oh, thanks.
Like, oh, we got a comment. It's Lisa.
We got a comment. Thanks, Lisa.
Scared everyone away.
I know. I don't know why people don't tune into us more often. What a fucking hoot.
Yeah.
We're missing out. I think they're
Missing
just
out.
jealous because they ain't us.
That's it.
They're like, man,
All
they
you gotta
can't
do
be
is
part
do
of
the
that
initiation
group.
process. You gotta be on a sprint and then host a live, and then you're pretty much one of us. And you gotta tolerate going off the rails.
Yep.
None of the other guest hosts have come back.
Excuse me.
This one did.
I was a
Except
guest
for
host.
Kristen, sorry.
That one did.
That way.
Yeah, but as she said, she's only
It's
here
always the
because
opposite
her
way
other
than you think.
I know. I'm trying to do
My other book club disappeared, so I was looking for a home. Except Kate is back to posting on YouTube, so maybe I'll have to ditch y'all. Go back to my.
You can't. You're on the shirt.
Yeah,
I'm
can't
just
ditch
kidding.
us, Kristen.
It's too late.
Just kidding.
It's cemented in the one person who will buy it.
I'm gonna buy it actually when I'm off this. I'm gonna get it in pink.
Oh, I got mine. I can't wait to see them.
Yeah, I already got the first
I
one.
hope they turn out cute in person. That's why I'm waiting to get them to see how they turn out before I be like, hey, people, we have merch. Hey, the two people who watch us, we have merch.
It's mostly for us. Who are we kidding?
It is. It really
Yeah.
is. Because y'all were nagging me saying you wanted shirts.
I'll try
Yeah.
to promote more for my live on Instagram. So
Well, if you like witchy books, that's all we read.
Yeah.
And lots of people do. Come on.
I know.
I think maybe it's just our live shows. We have to say more than it's fine.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes that's all you got to say.
It was really just a fine book, though. That was a problem.
I mean, maybe if you two took your job more seriously and came up with questions like Professor Jackie over here.
But you also just said to her question, I thought it was fine. So
Yeah, you did. You were also entirely drunk. You're like, it was a fine book. What do you want me to say? I believe that was exactly what you said in that inflection. I do a great impersonation of Becky, don't I? What do you want me to say?
You do.
So Becky can do that. I can set up questions if you want. You just let me know if you want.
Oh, you go right ahead, Lisa.
You
Any
go right
question
ahead.
that comes to your mind, your little, what was your favorite Disney
look at
villain
those
and
notes.
princess?
That is goals, man.
Yeah.
Take note, Kristen and Laura.
How do you ask questions about a contemporary witchy romance? Like, I'm gonna take
You'll
notes
find
from
out when
Lisa
Lisa does
on
it.
the live show.
She'll be your inspiration.
Yeah, I needed some inspiration.
Yeah.
I got
Because I just bop along listening, and then it's over. It's like, oh, I should have thought of some questions.
I can think of what y'all's favorite flower is.
All right, we'll save that one. Save that one.
I'll figure it out when I read the book.
Next
I'll come up with
time.
a question to read the book.
Alrighty. End this live show already. Come on. Wrap
Yeah.
it up.
Yeah.
That's,
Still
that's
live,
what I
Becky.
could think of when I was reading. Yeah, do that. Okay, smile and wave, everybody. Smile and wave. 26th on Lisa's channel. To Lisa
the
and
next
I who are
minute.
watching.
Waving to
Here we
each
go.
other. Just waving to no one.
Bye, everybody.
I gotta get my strobe going.
Oh
my God.
Oh my God, Becky, turn it off!
Get your stroke going.